Remember I said earlier when I referred to the disadvantages that it's only businesses with a salary bill of more than $500,000, that is 500,000, that can claim for skills development of their employees. Now, those businesses must pay 1% of the salary bill. So it will be 1% of the 500,000 or more of the salary bill they must pay over to the SETAs. They need to comply with that. So firstly, they need to register, that is one compliance. Secondly, they need to pay part of their salary bill, 1%. And then finally, they must also register with SARS. SARS will be our South African Revenue Services. So those are the three requirements that they need to fulfill in order to comply with the Skills Development Act. Learners should also know what are the penalties and consequences for non-compliance of the Skills Development Act. Now, the penalties are quite harsh. Any person convicted of a fraudulent offence may be sentenced to a fine. So a business may be fined for non-compliance. If the business is guilty of non-compliance, it may also be sent to imprisonment. And then the ultimate penalty could be that the business could be stopped from operating completely. So there are three penalties or consequences. The business could be fined, the owners of the business could be imprisoned, and then finally the business could be prevented from operating if they do not comply with the requirements of the Skills Development Act. What are the actions that are regarded as discriminatory in terms of the Skills Development Act? No employee may be discriminated against or prevented from signing up for a learnership due to work or age, gender or disability. So if an employer prevents any employee from improving his skills through a learnership, either because he's too old, or because it's male, or it's because female, or that person is disabled, then that would be regarded as discriminatory. And secondly, employers who promote skill and development unfairly, that is where they have certain workers in the business that they would like to see upskilled. Now that would be promoting skills development unfairly, and that would be regarded as discriminatory.